Hello everyone, my name is Rob, I'm from the Gamers. This is part 49 of Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005, the Challenge series. I'm recording this audio commentary bit before part 48, mainly because I'm still annoyed at what happened. And I'll tell you what happened in part 48 if you haven't seen it in a second. I'll give you the clip notes version. But first of all, a Corvette is going to land on top of us. There we go. I think I destroyed it actually by doing that, which he only has himself to blame. But basically, if you haven't seen part 48, I did the 30-minute pursuit challenge as it says, and then it's like you have to evade, and well, I crashed into a load of pursuit breakers. It wasn't really destroying the cops, and then, well, they were getting destroyed, but they were respawning, and then I went down the side street and went into a spike strip. So I decided, I was that annoyed at the time that I thought, you know what, I'm going to do the bus station glitch. And I've never done the bus station glitch. Even as a kid when I played this game on the PS2, I never did the bus station glitch. I mean, I'm not sure if I knew about it. I might have done it like once when by accident or something. But I always thought it was a bit like cheating. But I was like, you know what, I was so annoyed that I felt like I had to do it. Now, it's not going to be 15 minutes of that. You're going to see me lose the cops at the end, but there's also some funny bits, or what I think are funny bits anyway, or interesting observations about the game, I should say. But you're going to see a lot of this. The cops are going to crash into each other. Now, the way this works, the reason this glitch works, well, some people are like, it's not a glitch. Well, it's not. It's not a cheat. You don't enter a cheat code. But yeah, the reason this works is the cops are programmed to stop you, so slow you down, stop you, and then surround you. Which they can't do because you're up here. They're not smart enough to go around to the back of the bus station behind us there and go up the road. Like, follow us, like the cop that originally did and fell off the end did. The only way they'll do that is when you're going on there. The only exception, I believe, someone said this in a YouTube comment on a different video, was the only exception is Cross, because he's technically your rival. I have had Cross pursue me. What happened basically is, obviously, I did a live version of this, and then I basically got caught after 10 minutes, because it's really difficult to concentrate on this game, especially in this challenge, especially when you get to level 6, you'll see that in a second. If you see the around the minimap, the heat level 5, and it'll go to heat level 6 at some point, very soon. But basically, it's very hard to concentrate on like evading the police, or just keep going from the police, like on the pursuit, and concentrate on talking to the camera at the same time. Oh, this is something funny that I noticed. They're just driving through a wall, and if you look here, basically because I got to heat level 6, these are heat level 5 cops, so they just got bored and left. So that'll happen if you're doing it this way. Luckily, there was a helicopter at this point that was just keeping an eye on me, which shakes the camera a lot when you're not moving. Although I suppose it shakes the camera when you're actually playing the game, but you don't really notice it. Just one of those things that happens. But eventually that will run out of fuel and will go down to normal speed as I find that cop that's up there in the roadblock. I was hoping it was a roadblock and not a spike strip, which it isn't a spike strip. I already know, obviously I'm recording this afterwards, but yeah. I started doing the recording live, and basically it's really hard to concentrate on doing the game live and actually, playing it. I kept getting caught. I have to have the audio down so you can't really hear what the police are actually saying. I'm like, we're going to do a 1050 or whatever. We're going to do a roadblock. You couldn't hear it, because obviously when you're doing it live, you're going to get an echo. because of speakers and stuff, of where microphones are placed. So yeah, but in that first one, in that first attempt, you're just going to have to trust me, I had Cross following me. But I got caught within 10-15 minutes. Unfortunately, I fell here. I'm 15 minutes in, or 14 minutes in, I was thinking, oh no, I'm going to get screwed again. But no, I just managed to get back up here and do it again, basically. Now, unfortunately, you saw a couple of them get, a couple of the cop cars get destroyed. That's going to continue to happen. They are just going to crash into each other. But I was hoping that the SUV heavies here would actually destroy the smaller Corvettes. But unfortunately, as you can see, that one just got flipped over. And I got the bounty for it, so thank you, I guess. Nothing matters because it's not story mode. And that other one doesn't really do anything. I mean, it crashes into them, as you can see. But they don't really, they're not going fast enough to actually destroy each other, which is, I wouldn't say it's sad, but I don't know what happened there actually. I might have to slow down, if I remember, I might have to slow that down, because I don't understand how that cop car just got flipped over like that. But it will stay there for a bit actually, and then it will despawn. It will despawn when we're not looking at it. Not this time, but I think the next time it will despawn. Which is, maybe it just despawns after a certain length of time of being there. It's still on the map. I mean, yes, I know this footage isn't exactly the greatest. It's interesting seeing the skybox though, changing the, well, not the weather really, I don't even, this game doesn't really have weather. The sky temperature, I guess. Like it being sunny, it has rain, sort of. It doesn't really make you slippy or anything, like the road slippy or anything. But it does sort of rain in the game. Because that actually happened during the first pursuit that you're never going to see, basically. But it did happen. It might be, actually, might not have been rain, might have been thunder and lightning or something, I don't know. But yeah, this is a really difficult challenge unless you do it this way. Literally, I was just sat here on my phone, occasionally keeping an eye on the if there was a cop behind me, or because I know I said that they're not smart enough to come up here. Some people have said that they have occasionally had that. Maybe that was Cross happening, like, you know. Maybe that's not on the 360 version. I don't know. Maybe they just had a really bad spawn when like a cop spawn around the bus station or something. I don't know. But yeah, I like how it spawns another roadblock up there that's just going to be there basically forever. For the next 5 minutes. There's going to be another helicopter, which I swear this one lasted less than the other two. Maybe it didn't, but it just feels like it. Like even when it was live, when I was playing the game, well, playing the game in quotation marks. I'm just, you know, but obviously I was having to keep an eye on it, and it didn't feel as long. Well, that was annoying. If I sort of trailed off at the end there, I do apologise. Basically, what happened is, well, apparently my PC does not like incredibly sped up footage like this. I mean, it is 1080p 60 frames a second, sped up 400%. And, well, I know it's a 660 Super, but apparently the graphics card does not like Vegas doing a real-time playback of that. Although, to be fair, at least that's better than what my old PC, I would have had to have rendered this. Multiple times, I think, to even get this to work. Anyway, we're nearly up to the 30-minute mark. I was hoping that they would have destroyed themselves by this point. Sadly, it did not. But yeah, anyway, Vegas crashed and I had to restart it. But luckily the recording kept, so that was, the audio recording was halfway. So there we go. Right. Now, little tip if you're going to do it this way, I don't know what it is about the edge of this bus station, you will get stuck. Don't really, I'm waiting to show you obviously, but I get ready to move and I can't go backwards and I think, no, it's because I was hanging over the edge. No, it's not. There's just something about the way that, I don't know if it's a Lamborghini or what, but I think it's just something with the, maybe with the hitbox of this object, but yeah, stuck. Can't move at all. I tried going right and it just didn't work. So, I was originally going to go into the place to do a cooldown, but obviously proper pursuit time now. Which is where I was, the second time I was thinking, oh god, I'm screwed. Here is a roadblock that we can smash through. There's actually going to be a third time I'm going to think I'm screwed, which is just, it's the game screwing me over. It's in a couple of seconds. These cops go through the park. One of them turns left there, as you can see. There's a pursuit breaker in that part of the park. Now I was going to hit that one, I somehow missed it, but there's a pursuit breaker there to the right. That cop went through it and this animation played, and I was not in control, and I just crashed, basically. Now luckily, nothing happened and I didn't get surrounded, but for that brief second I thought, no, I'm screwed. And then the cops spawned down here, but, well, what are you going to do? Luckily, there is a pursuit breaker in here. And then we're just going to turn around. The helicopter is can still see us, but they'll just lose us under here, which is, I mean, they know where I am, so I don't know how I'm evading, but yeah. And then they run out of fuel and bugger off, basically. Or they start searching the area, I don't know. They go off the map anyway, and then basically we're losing them. The pursuit's over. Now I am going to show you what you unlock. You unlock two things for completing challenge 68. You unlock a Porsche and you unlock a Mercedes. Now you don't unlock them in career mode. I don't believe you unlock them in career mode. I think they're only in quick race, which kind of sucks. I'm sure on the PC version, because I have used the trailer and stuff on the PC version. If you've not seen that video, me and Chris did it. It was quite funny. We were just spawning in traffic and stuff. We did an undercover We did a race where it was me in like the SUV heavy, and then Chris was just in a normal car. It's just like, yeah, because you'd totally do that race, wouldn't you? Anyway, yeah, you unlock this Porsche 911 GT2. Quite a nice car. I mean, I wouldn't say no to owning one in real life. And then you also unlock this Mercedes SL65 AMG. But yeah, that has been Challenge Series 69. Thank you very much for watching part 49 of Need for Speed Most Wanted in 2005, the Challenge Series. I've been Rob from the Instant Gamers and